What's up, guys? Camera problem at the beginning of the intro there. I didn't expect to record tonight. I got approached by a friend on Facebook who asked me to do a live stream for his convenience, and he was like, okay, let's do it about 8:30. I don't know if he's on yet. He's supposed to be on. Good Lord, I really hope he gets on because that's the whole reason I'm recording tonight. Now, hopefully he joins us. For now, we are going to give it a big wait. I'm going to see if I hear back from him. He just saw my message. Hopefully he sees it now. Come on, Brandon. Join us here, buddy. Where are you at? Join us, Timmy. Join us. Okay. Yeah, we'll give it a minute or two before we start. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the Twitch page over here. We are live. We're going to be playing Minecraft today. Has he responded? Where you at? I ain't gonna keep this if you don't join us. I ain't gonna string it off if you don't join us today. That was the whole point of this whole session. Oh, we have another viewer. Hi, viewer. Which viewer is this? Hey, new viewer. Say something in the chat for me. Nothing? Is he here? This is it. There we are. There's the man with the plan right there. Welcome. All right. With that in mind, the game actually just loaded as he showed up. What's up, Psyched Up? All right. Switch over to the game, which is not apparently loading either. Hold on. There it is. Let's full screen this madness. And let's get into it. Alright, Psyched Up. Because I don't know how many of my videos you've gotten to watch on YouTube yet, I'll go ahead and give you an update. Sky Factory 3 and Mod Pack me and you tried playing a few times. I've made quite a bit of progress in this world that I've been doing while streaming and recording. You are actually an episode ahead of what everyone else is, because this is live feed from episode 7, and episode 6 isn't even posted. I haven't even started the upload, mostly because I want to save all my internet for a decent stream. So, how are you today, Psyched Up? Weird lag. F3. Oof, frames are low. Don't like that. There we go. They're straightening out. Don't know what that was all about. Damn straight, man. But this is the world I'm currently playing in. I've built all of this from one tree. Now some of this stuff I actually did between episodes as well. So you are getting the VIP treatment. Anyone who joins with me tonight will also get to see. Now, the stuff I've done in between streams is quite a bit of stuff. I got into a mod called Extra Utilities. So you're cool with me saying your name. Okay, Brandon. But I got into Extra Utilities here, and I started out making this resonator, which will allow me to make all kinds of other stuff, like these water mills. Took a lot of stone, redstone, and other goodies, but this allowed me to generate something called grid power. The grid power I'm using to help generate power in some new machines I set up. Not this one, that's a Ender IO one. Two of them are over here. This is a Ender generator. It generates power from Ender pearls and Eyes of Ender. This is a furnace generator, which basically anything I could use as a fuel source would generate power. And I have speed upgrades in them. I actually didn't expect them to not actually use much grid power, so I kind of overdid it on grid power, but if I get an angel ring later on for flight, I'll be in good condition. But I need to put some more fuel in these. I was actually working on that in between episodes, but I had not quite set that up. So I need an exporter, which I should have everything to make that. Oh, sure, we'll go ahead and make patterns. Oh, yeah, I also set up automatic crafting between episodes with these two guys right here. They're called a crafter, and you make patterns, and that basically gives the whole system knowledge on how to craft something. And that's what this is for. This allows you to make the patterns. You put empty patterns up here, you put in the recipe over here, click create pattern, and on that pattern it'll save that crafting recipe on it. So then I just pop it up here, and then I can just create it straight from the ME system. Now before I can make this, I got to teach it how to make these. So one of those, and importer, teach it how to make one of these, and the actual importer. Should teach you how to make cables too. There we go. I need to make some more patterns. Just pop all of these in here, and now I can make an import and an export. Importer. Create one. Start. Done. Export. Bam. Got that. And I need my cabling. Don't have much left, so I'll have to, let's go ahead and create another stack of it. There we are. Toss that extra cabling in there. Don't need it at the moment. Okay. So now how we're going to set this up. Where was it? Okay, right here. Wait, I didn't need an importer. I just needed an exporter. Okay. Guess I didn't even make one of these. So this guy right here. Pop it right there. Put this up. Come back here. Where's my... I don't have a pickaxe on me. Go grab one. And I am currently wearing a jetpack that I made back in the last episode that you had that actually isn't available yet. It's a 3rd tier Simply Jetpack's jetpack. Pickaxe. I need to make a new pickaxe. Okay, come here. Don't need you. All right. And all this is a bunch of mess. If you haven't watched any of the episodes, these are a bunch of different machines I set up to automatically process me materials. Like, that's my vibrant away. This is a obsidian generator. This is a cobblestone generator from Tiny Progressions. It pumps cobblestone into 3 crucibles that use fire as a heat source to melt it down into lava, then pump the lava into this barrel where it's cooled by water and instantly turned into obsidian and put right in here. And right now I've generated 4 stacks. And this is another type of generator. Very simple. I have a cobblestone generator hooked up to the system on its own. This is an exporter. It pumps in cobblestone into the system. This pumps in coal, and then it keeps cooking coal on a loop and sends the finished product right here. So, basically I'm setting up a new system right here where it just pumps in Ender Eyes, which I'm going to go ahead and throw another stack in there for more power, which I set up this big vibrant capacitor to store a ton of power for later. And these, with the 20 speed upgrades, will actually generate 1,680 RF per tick. I'm actually planning on mass producing these. That's why between episodes as well, and if you haven't seen, I use chickens to gather my resources. These are special kinds of the chickens mod of chickens. And I set up a whole bunch of blaze chickens and a whole bunch of ender pearl chickens. So I can use that. Audio's lost. Say what? You're kidding. Quick test problem here. Okay. It's not lost from the stream. Must be on your end, man. According to mine, it says that the audio. According to mine, it shows that audio still there. Is it my mic audio? Is that what it is? Let me keep talking. Testing, testing, testing. Oh, I can't hear myself, can I? Okay, that is weird. Okay. Quick bug check. Shows I'm still producing audio. Let's add another microphone just to be sure. Testing, testing, testing. Can't hear you speak either. I can hear me just fine. Psyched up. No, Brandon. I can't. I mean, I don't understand what the problem is, man. Here. I turned it up a smidge. I don't understand what the problem is. Audio test. Yeah, it shows like it's getting me just fine. Can you not hear me? Can I not be heard right now? Okay. There we go. Alright, back to what we were doing. We were setting up the exporter for that. Now, I have the crafter already set up the recipe with the ender eye already in it. Ah, gotcha. But now I want it to be able to craft it on demand. So, crafting card. That's the one we want. That's not what we want. Refine. Here. Those are storage drives. Pattern. Upgrade. Range. Speed. Crafting upgrade. This is what we want. Crafting table with an upgrade. Make one. Oh, wow. Quartz. Make some more of that. Okay. I'll grab there. Upgrade. Grab that. Crafting. Okay. Wood. Okay, we're going to make a crafting table, and what else did I need for this crafting upgrade? A piece of redstone, which we got right there. So we're going to hop over here to the solderer, and toss all those in there, create it real quick, bam. Now, shouldn't, okay, well I'm going to need a ender eye, or eye of ender. Craft one, or two. And now, let's see here, how many is it used up? 38, cool. So I pop this here, toss that in there. Now, yep, see it's creating it on its own and it's putting it in there because I took the only two that were in the system. So now this thing will stay full at all times. It will continuously generate power. Now, I'd like to set up a redstone switch on it from Ender IO. Ender. Can't remember what it is called. Power monitor. Can use, yeah, this thing right here. What's the difference between that and a graphical one? Oh, you have to have one to make the graphical one. Okay, let's hop over to the ME system, or the refined storage system, and we will make a, where is it? I just had it. There's power monitor. Do we have everything? Just about. Need to make a machine chassis. Don't have a, there we go. There we go. And the other thing we needed was this. Do we have everything for it? Of course not. Need some glass. Need glass panes. Make a few of these. Bam. Should have everything for that, yep. And where is it? Power monitor. Conduit probe. Bam. So now we can make the power switch. Okay. Now for now, we have, okay, we do have redstone alloy. So let's make some conduits of that. Conduit. I need to auto-craft this. And I have a little bit more right here. This will work for now for getting the basics set up. Oh, I need an energy conduit too. Actually, you know what, I'll just set it up on top of the already running energy conduit. So, okay. Yeah, let's set it right here. No conduit network. Okay, it does have to be connected to a conduit. There we go. Then we'll connect it right here. Cool. Alright. And we are going to set it at where it is less than 20% full. Well, let's make it 30% full. It'll turn back on. But it'll only shut off at 90% full. Okay, so now, oh, I guess I have to have a wrench to connect that. Okay, go grab a wrench. I'll make a wrench. Need to get a wrench. TA. One of these. Am I seriously out of sticks? Okay, let's correct that problem. Okay, maybe get a wrench. I don't want it hooked up to this one, so let's go ahead and disconnect that. But I do want it hooked up to this one. So now, just like that, switch over my hand. Okay, it turned off, which means this is not working right. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. Say, that fixed the problem. Is it generating power again? No, it is not. So let's switch it to redstone off, see if that fixes the problem. Okay, now it reaches it. Okay. Oh, I had to have that turned on, I guess. still running though, which is weird. Okay. We'll set the opposite and see if it shuts off when it's full. Normally I don't have this kind of problem setting this up. But essentially all this does is prevents me from wasting fuel. Now my chickens will generate ender pearls and blaze rods far faster than this is going to use it. So we'll be able to set up multiples of this to generate power. For now, we have, looks like about 1.8 thousand RF per tick, which is nice. Plenty of energy. Now I'm planning on setting up a big reactor hooked over there too. For now though, this will have to do. So what was another thing I planned on doing today? I wanted to set up more of those. For now, that'll have to do it. I want to run some power over here. Let's set up some more auto crafting actually. Do we have the crafter set up for that? No, we don't. CRAFTER. Let's get some more patterns made. PATTERN. Wait, I have that automatically set up in here. PATTERN. Nope, stop. Come back. Let's make a stack of that. Okay, plenty of glass. Make a stack of patterns so we can start doing some auto crafting. Okay, something else I'm going to have to make from refined storage to help me with this. Refined storage, it's this guy right here. And what this does is for machines, that require, crap, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, for machines that are from this same mod, this is how you automate them. Like if you want to set up a furnace to be automated, or set up like, I don't know, a resonator to be automated, this is what you need. You need to make this. Because patterns will only work with crafters, at least basic patterns. And what you do is you hook up the crafters. Basically anything that doesn't have a crafting recipe. You even need one for the solder, so anything that doesn't use a vanilla crafting recipe. So, what do we need to make this? Crafting table and a furnace. Okay, made it. We'll plop this down right here. And just like this. Basically, you say, when you put this item or these items in here, it will produce this. And you always want to have OR dictionary on, otherwise, unless you're putting in a machine that doesn't OR dictionary, then you don't want to do that. But most machines in this, most if not all machines in this mod pack do have OR dictionary set up with them. Actually, I think it's time I automate this. I need a crafter. Oh, crap. I need a crafter. Let's make one of these real quick. Okay, got it. We are going to set this up here too. We're going to set it in a slightly different way. In fact, I'm going to have it set it in the opposite direction. Since this is refined storage, it can draw power from it, so it is powered. Set this in there, and now we can set up recipes for this. But unlike the other stuff, I have to set up a importer on this. Luckily, I already created a recipe for that. Import. Okay. Actually, I already had one in my hand. Dang it. Right. Where's my axe at? Oh, it's my hand. There it is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and chop this bit out from underneath there. Alright. Now, I can hook up recipes to this thing. Cool. So, let's make all the basic recipes that we want. Patterns. Yes. Toss those right here. Wait, no, we need them over here. That's right. Right here. And at refined storage. Okay, the recipe for this. Recipe for this. Recipe for this. Recipe for this. Okay, that's just a crafting recipe. Okay, I don't have the printed silicone in here. Okay, and that's all we need to make all the processors we need to automate refined storage-based things. So I just pop them in the crafter connected to it, and now, yep, now I can craft up whatever processors I need. Just like that. So now I can use them in crafting recipes even if I don't have them in the machine. So now we can set up the crafter recipe. So give me this back. Pop them right here. And I'm going to make the crafter. We're going to make a few of these. This one. We need plenty of space for crafting more stuff. So, crafter. Let's make a whole whopping stack of these. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't teach you how to make those. That's right. Crafter. Now it knows how to make it. Alright. Now can we make a stack of crafters? Yep, sure can. Start it. It might take a bit of time to make it, but it will start producing it. So let's go ahead and take what it's made so far. We'll bring them on up to the top. Because I know I'm going to need more crafters for machines, I'm going to go ahead and set those up right there. I'm going to go ahead and set these crafters up right here. Now I have more room for more automatic crafting. So, let's see. What would I like to do with crafting? That is a good question. Could automate it making those and have it make me a metric ton of those. Or, what could I use that I need a lot of? Oh, I know what I need. Let's get a furnace of some nature. Which furnace would we like to use? Let's use the extra utilities furnace so I can smooth those out with clay. Pop it one of these down here. Let's split it up real quick between the two. Okay, while we're waiting on that, let's make some more upgrades. Right. Make 20 of those because we'll need them for the furnace. And let's see, how are we doing? 2 bricks, 5 bricks, 6 bricks. Oh, this is why I want to make a new furnace. 7 and 8. Furnace. Make me one of those. Alright, now we're going to automate this. The way we're going to do this, just setting it down. You got to connect the power to it, of course. Go ahead and throw the upgrades in there. Conduit. Going to need more than this. Let's go ahead and make some real quick. But I need the... There we go. Okay, that's as many as I can get right now until I make some more conduit. Alright. I need to get wireless power set up. Ooh, that's something I can automate. Making flux wireless power. Let's go ahead and run this straight up. I hate running wires like these. There we are. Now it has power. And now all I have to do is put items in that I want to cook. So, alright, so conduit. Now, we're going to automate this. Now, I've already got sand automatically being processed, clay already being processed. Both of those are from chickens. And gravel, I set up an automatic hammerer earlier with an export and import bus right back here. So it's been producing me gravel for a while. I'll need to eventually check on the hammers there. I'll probably set up a crafting card and put it in the export bus. But let's see, how much gravel we got? Oh, a ton. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the recipe for this. Pop it there. And then now over here, let's make some more patterns real quick. P-A-T-T-E-R-N. Gravel. Pop them down in here. And get the recipe for this. Alright, one of these will go in the crafter. This, yeah, right here. Yep, that one. And this one, we'll put in that. Now, we also have to set an import bus on this. Luckily, I have an extra that I'm finally going to use. So, just like that. So now, conduit binder. You know what, even better, let's take it a step further and use that conduit binder to make conduits. Let's make item conduits, which we've already got the pulsating nuggets automated. Energy conduits, which we've already got the vibrant owl wave automated. Don't have fused blast automated yet, so we can't make the liquid conduits yet. So that's enough for now. We'll just pop them into this crafter right here. At least one of them. So now we should be able to make energized conduits. Let's go ahead and make 128 of those. Start. Let's see if it starts making any. Yep, there it is. 8, 16, 24. Pretty quick, actually. How fast is this furnace? Whoa, faster than this thing can handle. So, let's put up some speed upgrades. Okay, I'm going to set this to search using NEI. Speed upgrade. 2, 3, 4. Sweet, perfect. I need sugar. 2 pieces of sugar. Make a couple more. Redstone. Right here. 4. And actually, that is something I could automate making. So let's do that. Go ahead and throw all this back in here. And right here. Speed upgrade. And Brandon, you're welcome to say whatever you like there, buddy. Oh, guess I have to set that like that. Alright. Yep, just like that. And then hop over, and then hop into here. Alright, for this, we'll toss in the that one. And for this, we'll toss it in there. So now, we should be able to make the 4 speed upgrades. Okay, now it should be cooking them. Oh, crap. Or not. Forgot about those. It's making my crafters. How's that going, by the way? Very slow. Dang it. Hop on this side of the thing. Definitely going to need a new power source for this thing. This will find a storage system soon. We're at 91, and this only produces 80 architect. That could be a problem. So let's run some power down here. Let's make a crafting monitor. And I'm making this so I can do one specific thing. Did it give up on the things it was crafting? It did. Okay. Alright, pop that back in there. And that back in there, that in there, that in there. Just go ahead and clear out some of the inventory here. Alright. I will be right back, Brandon. I am being paged. So, just sitting here, fascinated by everything. Well, there's more to come, so just hang tight for just a minute. And there it is. Probably should have muted that mic. Alright then. Alright. Back to the game. Hi! Alright. Reopen the game here. And where was I? Crafting monitor. Okay. Alright, I was working on making the speed upgrade. Okay. Okay, got the speed upgrades now. We are going to pop those in there. Did it make all those conduits already? It did. Fantastic. I want to see how well it fares against it again. Throw another one in there. Still not keeping up, so it does need all four. Okay, it's keeping up now. Cool. Alright, go ahead and throw those back in there. Oh wait, there was one more type of redstone alloy. Redstone conduit. Let's automate that too. Alright. Now we can make redstone conduit really easily. Okay. Progress is being made. Now, we can make conduits of just about any kind at this point. So, toast. Oh wait, I gotta set the craftables. That's right. T-O-A-S-T. God, you chickens are annoying. I'm gonna put a sound muffler here. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. string. Let's make a few stacks of that. We can use some wool. There we are. Sound muffler. Help if I spell it right. Alright. We're going to put this right behind the guys. Alright, here ought to do it. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, the silent chickens. I love it. I love everything about that. Oh, and it doesn't muffle too much of my sound, only when I get right up next to it. See? You can hear my footsteps. And quiet. Perfect. Silent chickens. I love everything. I love everything about that. Okay. So what to do next? To get power systems going, we need to get resources that we don't currently have. Nether stars would be a good one, but I haven't even gotten my click. Comes with it. Yeah, damn straight. But I need to get like nether star or straconium. So nether stars. The only way to get nether stars. Oh, there's squares in this. That's weird. I'm not used to this texture pack. But only way to get nether stars in this mod pack is with killing withers or loot bags. Which I still need to automate my mob farm. Well, kind of need to. At this point, I really don't. There's no resources that I mean, rotten flesh, I can't really get, and I may need it later. At the moment, I don't. Do I want to automate it? I mean, it wouldn't be difficult. Sure, let's go ahead and automate it, just for funsies. Let's make some ender chests. Ender chests. Oh, that's right. Chest. That's the kind of one right there. Obsidian, wool, chests. Let's automate that. Not chested. Or chesty. Chest. Yeah. Just for fun. Change that. Alright. Create the pattern. Right here. Let's create 2 ender chests. 2 of those. Let's set up an importer. Now whatever I want at this point I can just auto craft. Creating. Done. Alright, I need speed upgrades to make 4 of those. It'll take a little bit longer this time. Okay. I already created a recipe for sugar. I need to automate getting sugarcane though. Actually, I have a better method. Speaking of which, how am I doing on chicken manure? Zero. Okay. I'm glad that's not overbuilding now. How are we doing on bone meal? Let's set this up. Holy shit.
The book's sold.
Cool, thank you.
We have to go ship that out tomorrow.
Okay.
Do you know how to do that?
Yes.
I don't.
Well, I'll show you. Well, thank you.
It said sold. Waiting for payment or whatever.
Okay.
I don't understand that.
Waiting for them to pay us?
Shouldn't she already pay for it to even go through?
Not necessarily. Okay. Alright. Shoot, lost my train of thought. Upgrades. From the Drawers mod. Okay, let's get 2 of those. Actually, let's make it 4. Never have too much wheat or seeds. There we go. Do I sound like a robot? I don't know what's causing that. Grab some of this and empty it ourselves. No, it's gonna be difficult. Okay. A random person in the background. Yep, totally random. Do I have rice seeds? How do I get rice seeds? From sieving in a flint stiffened mesh with dirt. I think I know what caused that. We did some tweaking, and like we were having some audio problems, and I think it's because I set up a second mic to try to fix out the problem, and I think it just created a whole new problem. I can fix it if you really want me to. It's time to know. Okay, we're switching out the seeds here, setting it up with rice seeds, and we are going to put bone meal in here as well. Cool. Now to figure out where that stuff's going to go. It's probably just staying in the chest, because I don't have a place for it. I'll just go ahead and fix it. It's no big deal. Right there. That should have fixed the problem. This is refined storage. It's a 1.10.2 kind of reboot of the ME systems. It's practically the same thing. The only main difference between this and ME is that the storage drives that you can use, they, instead of storing like 64 types of items and then up to a certain amount of, per item or whatever, you can literally just store 1,000 items, 2,000 items, 4,000 items, whatever the drive says. Like refined storage, like right here. The 1K storage just stores 1,000 items. It doesn't have a type limit or anything like that. And that's how they all work. And I think for these it's millibuckets, so 128,000 millibuckets. So that's how that works. And for the most part, it's pretty much the same thing. It's actually, in my opinion, a little easier to make. Cheaper as well. The power consumption on it feels about the same as an ME system or applied energistics system, but overall it's pretty well the same thing. I like the look of applied energistics a little bit better.
I'm confused now.
What are you confused about?
It says that the counteroffer was sent, but on my thing it says it was sold, so I'm confused.
Well, you're probably reading 2 different messages, babe.
No, would you just come on?
Looks like I'm going to have to take a quick break, guys. I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back. Probably not going to stream for a whole lot longer tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and get back into the game. There we are. And now back to what we were doing. Okay, we just set up the rice seeds, and did we get the resources from that chest? I was distracted. But hopefully what I said about the applied energetic system you understood. Okay, so the rice, yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, she's always confused, Brandon. Alright, we'll set up the rice right here. We'll set up the seeds upstairs. If either one of you are curious about any of these machines I have sitting out here, I will explain it. Okay, throw that in there, that in there. Go ahead and throw that out. Okay, just set up the rice. Now we can get paper. Wait, what's the paper we were trying to get? Oh, I can't even remember what I was setting up. An importer. That's right. No? Someone in the chat remind me what I was about to build before I took off. The whole reason I was setting up the rice farm. And I needed sugarcane for it. Was it sugar? Maybe that's what it is. I think it was sugar. Right now, I have multiple different things set up for power. For my system right now, it's just a Stirling generator. I'm about to hook it up to, that reminds me, I need to do that before I run out of power. I'm about to hook this up to something else, which, how's my jetpack looking? I need to charge it here in a sec, but it'll survive until I'm done with this. Okay. Okay, put this over here. I'm tired of running cables above everything. Okay, let's figure out where this is. But I was using a Stirling generator inside temporarily with an octadic capacitor in there. But I plan on using Ender generators with Ender eyes and 20 speed upgrades in them. It produces 1600 RF per tick. These are a couple other generators I'd set up, another Stirling and a furnace generator with 20, but this only produced about half of what this could. So I'm going to use this for power for now, just because it's a really cheap resource that I can get really easily. Wait, I don't need this. I need it hooked up under this. So, but I'm going to hook it up to my big vibrant capacitor here I've set up storing power. So, where's my cables? There they are. There we go. Okay. Alright, now we got a power system that's a little bit better, and this is still going down for some reason. This should be getting power. Yep, sure is. So, let's grab another slab here and clean that up. Oh yeah, I was about to go automate the mob farm. That's what I was going to do. What did I need the sugar for? I think it was speed upgrades, wasn't it? Maybe. No idea. Yeah, this is actually like the 8th time I've played this mod pack, but since I've gotten into streaming and recording, I decided I'd start over from scratch, and this is, for me, this is episode 7, so I've learned how to speed up the process. Granted, my episodes are like an hour long, so... Okay, so mob farm, oh. Input directors being weird. I want to make something called vector plates. How do I make the other vector plates? Oh, that's just cruel. So I guess we're stuck with these for now. Stone, sugar. Ah, that's why I need sugar. Can I use rice for it? I don't think I can I? Oh, that saddens me. I can. And that's probably what I'll use. I do need this, but I'm actually going to use an item collector from random things. I think it works better. It'll work through walls and stuff. so I don't have to have some opening for them to flow into. And okay, the advanced item collector, which I'm going to put on top of one of these ender chests. And I wanted a importer. So, oh yeah, I needed the speed upgrades for the importer. Okay, speed. Oh, it does? I didn't know that actually. Okay, yeah, that's the problem. Okay, craft this. Pop it up here. Speed upgrades. Oh, I actually did not know that. I didn't use it that often. I used it for XP, but that was about it. So I know that you used to actually pull the items into it. I didn't know if they changed that. Okay, there's 2. Let's go ahead and set up the ender chest. We will put it right here. Just like that. Yeah, alright. And where's those speed upgrades? Oh, getting 2 things confused, am I? Alright, well now I have this set up, so if I want to change how some things are being piped around, I guess I could. I don't think I'm piping a whole lot of items around, am I? Well, oh look, I don't think... What the hell is this mess? Oh, that's right, I had a solar power going on there. Gotcha. Did not know that. But I want to set it, like, back to the vector plates. I need sugar. Let's go harvest some of this sugar cane. And I think I can get more sugar if I use a machine to process this. Squeezer, I can get 2 out of that. Crusher, I can get 3. Oh, I can get 2 out of rice. Ooh, that's perfect. That's what we use. Crusher. Okay, I'm going to have to set up a new machine at... What is the name of that mod again? That is from Actually Additions. That's what I thought. And I need the Atomic Reconstructor. Oh, that's right. Crushed. I'm going to need more of this. Let's see here. Don't I have a furnace up here? I do. Cook all that for me, thank you. Alright. Okay, Actually Additions. Make me one of those. One of these. Make a button. And a redstone torch. Okay, where do I want to set this up at? Probably over here where I have power. There we go. That's turned on. Let's grab some redstone. Let's do it by the block. Also, I don't know what generators are good. I know there are 2 generators that use lava. I think that I should use next. Right now I'm using tier 3 solar panels and coal gens. Well, there's actually a lot of different forms of generation in this mod pack. I personally love getting into extra utilities generators because you can speed them up, and that's one I'm using right now. There's the Ender generator, the explosive generator, frosty generator. All of these are pretty good, and you can automate most of these using the chickens. The reason I'm using the Ender generator is because so far it's producing one of the faster amounts. In the end, when you start getting more chickens, like if you can get the Yellorium chicken, iron chicken, and graphite chicken, make a few of those, you can make yourself an extreme reactor. That is one of the best power sources in the game. It's a multi-block structure. It's very similar to the big reactors, if you know what that is. That's what I use. I'm just using extra utilities for now since I've got a lot of grid power. In fact, I think I've got 400. Yep. Which I'm using water mills to generate that. Alright, now I'm distracted again. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was setting up the crusher. I need redstone portals. What?
Okay.
Cool. We'll send it out tomorrow. Okay, redstone, stack of that. Iron, oh, that's right, I was going to do it in blocks. Redstone, let's see here, 16 blocks of that. Iron, oh, I am getting very deficient on the iron. I need to set up some more chickens. So let's just do a stack of that. Coal, just do a half a stack of that. Diamonds, I just like having some of these resources already generated and ready to go. Lapis. But the solar generators are pretty good, especially if you get up to the higher tiers. I think the highest tier solar generator, which is like 8 or 9, can produce like 16,000 RF per tick. No, it was even higher than that. Solar, yeah, if you get up to this one, which you'll need to be in Draconic before you do, this thing generates 500,000 RF per tick just on its own, but it is expensive. To make 3 of them, you have to have a Chaos Shard, 4 Awakened Cores, and 4 of the solar Draconic solar panels, which the Draconic are pretty expensive as it is. Draconic Energy Cores, Wyvern Cores, you need solar panels tier 8, and then they need to have Dragon Eggs, you need to have tier 7, Dragon's Breath, but they are worth it in the end. This is equivalent of a very large extreme reactor, so it's not a terrible waste. If you can make like, I don't know, 10 of those, you can be set for power in the game. But I'm nowhere near that yet. So, where was I? Emerald. Okay. Now, all this is set up. Let's pop over here. Start out with these. Sweet. Next. Sweet. Next. Sweet. Awesome. Now we got a whole bunch of these. So I think I've already got a place for a couple of these. I guess I have to turn them back into crystals. Alright, I don't think I have a place for the rest of these, so let's make a place. I should put these in compacting drawers, it'd work much better. But I'm not bothering right now. So now we can make some actually additions machines. Yeah. Yeah. I do like the way the solar panels used to be different in their crafting recipe, where you only got 1, now you get 2, which means you'll have to make it twice rather than 4 times to make the next tier, which is really nice. But if you do the math, the second tier requires 8. The next tier, which makes you 2 of those, so you have to make 2 sets of those to make the next tier, which will make it 16. 2 sets of those to make the next tier, which would make it 32. 2 sets of those to make the next tier, which would make you a stack. 2 sets of those to make the next tier, which would be 2 stacks. It starts adding up after a while. Sugar, crusher. I keep getting distracted. Okay. Don't have a lot of this, so I gotta be pretty sparing on it. And I think I have everything else, except for the iron casing. I would much rather make the double crusher, so let's go ahead and make this. Oh, I guess I have to make another one of these too, so. Okay, 2 crushers. And another iron casing. And there it is, double crusher. And a sudden lag spike on my computer. Okay, double crusher. We're going to go ahead and set up an automated recipe for this right there. Make another importer. Wait for that to craft real quick. Thank you. Alright, break this. There. Now we got that automated. So, let's pop into here. Sugar in the crusher, just like that. 1 equals 2. Pop it in there. Just like that. Now we have an automated recipe for sugar. So now, if I want to make more speed upgrades, I can. Which, wasn't there something I was going to make? Oh yeah, it was the conveyor belts, the vector plates. Vector plates. Which, do I have everything automated to make this? I do. So grab that. We're going to pop it into this one. And we're going to make 2 stacks of vector plates. So, make it 3 stacks. Get started. Might take a bit though, because the crusher may be a bit slow. I'll split. Is there another way to make sugar using that that's not so loud? Sag mill? Ooh, I can use the. Oh yes, let's use the sag mill. It's probably gonna be faster than that anyway. Wish I'd done that before I made it, though. Now, my recommendation for anyone getting into Sky Factory, I always try to get my resource gathering started really high before I start doing a whole lot of power generation. I had about half of these chickens already here before I ever got into using power. Like, I didn't start doing power until about an episode or 2 ago. So, let's switch this out. Let's just pop this in here. There we go. I can use the crusher for something else. I need to make another importer, though. For anyone watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry if my conversation's a little confusing. I'm talking to people on the Twitch chat. There we go. Now it should have made the vector plates I need. It sure did. Sweet. Now how to make a tier 2? Dark sugar. I don't have wither dust yet, so that'll have to wait. So. Oh, I guess I have to have something to kill them with. Okay, the world I'm playing now is my second Sky Factory 3 world, and the first one had a problem after my friend made a lot of lava gems and crucibles. He made like 2 stacks of crucibles. Yes, I have made that problem. Now, Sky Factory also had a lot of glitching problems with one of the updates with a couple of the different mods where it caused the tick rates to go up really, really high, and I noticed that on one of my servers that I ran for a while. It happened a lot. Like, this chest was causing a lot of problems at one point, the barrels were causing problems, crucibles were causing problems, and having that much lava being made in one place is a bad thing to have. You better have a very powerful machine to have that much lava going on. So, what was I doing over here? Whether dust, oh yeah, I can't make that. So I need, should I use diamond spikes? I guess I could. Help if I could spell for shit. Diamond spikes. Block of diamond. Okay, that's done. And I guess that'll about do it. Let's see. Vector plates, diamond spikes, ender chest to collect the resource drops, and before I start jumping into stuff though, I want to know what I'm expecting here, so I don't want it just pumping straight into my ME system. So I'm just going to set up a chest. Yeah, that tends to happen with that much lava. I crashed just my solo world on my machine using too much lava. There's not much you can actually do to fix that either, so. Okay. See what this stuff's about. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill these mobs to get in there. Okay, I need to... Well, he's probably right about the whole powering it, though. Now, I'm not having an Enderman problem, but I noticed when I set up one of those, like, sky drop ones, the Endermen tended to like to teleport a lot, like those Skyfall kind of mob grinders, where you set it up and they all spawn in this big circular dome or squarish dome, and they flow into this one little channel and fall down. I had a problem with them then. With this one, I've never had, with this design, I've never had that kind of problem. And using water causes Enderman to teleport. So if you had water in yours, like say you're using witch water to get nether skulls or wither skulls or whatever, they will teleport when they touch the water, even if it's witch water. Okay, let's see. Toast. Okay. I keep getting distracted. Oh yeah, I need a sword. Well, Endermen can only spawn in a 3-block high range. If you set it to 2 blocks, they can't spawn. So you set up like a separate grinder for collecting Endermen and another one for getting wither skulls. That would work. Or even setting up a spawner specifically for skeletons, where like a powered spawner a little bit later on, and using that just to generate skeletons. That way, you can set up the different variables to avoid Enderman spawn. Just like with this channel, spiders can't spawn because it's only 1 block wide. Endermen wouldn't be able to spawn because it's only 2 blocks tall. Other than that, I mean, you could set up like a separate path in your normal grinder where Endermen would fall like on, let's see, I don't know if they exist in here. Dark util, let's see here. Undead, arthropods, hostiles, animals, water, baby, pet. Yeah, you could set up this and only allow like skeletons to fall through. What this is a mob filter, and what it does is it only lets either a mob, that specific mob through, or if you convert it to the opposite, which it has that ability, it'll prevent only that mob from getting through. So if you set up one of those in the pathway where the animals fall through, the skeleton would stop there, get pushed with like a fan or something to a separate channel where they would fall through the witch water. Then that's another method you go about doing it. Okay, did I kill all the mobs? I sure did. Cool. Okay. About right there. No problem. Okay. Okay, I did bring a pick. The vector plates, they can. It's a dark utilities thing. They can specifically spawn on these vector plates. I tested it and I've watched countless videos on it to make sure before I started using it, but I've used it personally and it does in fact work for mobs. Now other conveyor belts I can't say the same, but I know for a fact vector plates do. That's why I use them. Okay, it's not dark right here. Where'd that one come from? Okay. Don't know why it's not spawning properly, or why the light's not right there, so I need to recharge my jetpack real quick. So I'm gonna end up plummeting to my death. Hey Brandon, you still there, man? Wait, I wanted to get wood, that's why I come back. I mean, I guess I could set up dark glass in front of it. Because I kind of like the aesthetic look of it. I mean, they'll still spawn around the edges. What would it take to make some dark glass? Box light. Dark, clear glass. There we go. Sand and black ink, that's it? And an alloy smelter? Sure, I'll do that. Okay, good. You hadn't said anything in a while. I was worried you might have up and left me. Capacitor. Cool, I have one. Okay, that's going to generate power now, and I needed sand and black ink. I'll just get it from the system. Stack of sand, black ink. Oh wait, it's ink black. There we go. Ink sack. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a chest. So I want to try to make a whole stack of this. Okay. Oh, damn it. I wouldn't cook glass without my permission. Okay, let's get some more sand in there. Actually, let's get that rest of that ink in there first. Yeah, there's a lot to take in with this mod pack. Let's see. Sand. Throw some more in there and see how it goes. No. This can't cook again, can it? No, it can't cook. Alright, how does this look? It's got a whitish border. Yeah, that's fine. Now if I place this in front of here, there we go. Purely for aesthetic reasons. Nice. I'll set up a little bit more, just because I think it looks nice. Blocks out light anyway. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now I can kind of see through it. Now we're going to set up the ender chest right here. Wait, no, I want to set up this chest first. So, just like that. And so those chests don't get overflown, we're going to pop this right here.
Another book sold.
Awesome!
The 1984 one.
Oh, cool. How much did it sell for?
$5.
Ah, that's not bad.
Oh, we asked for it.
Gotcha. Alright, cool.
So, 2 books in an hour.
Nice.
Let's check your bank balance, see that money went through.
I haven't checked yet. As far as the manure, I think they drop faster if you level them up to a higher tier.
I forgot you were doing this. Sorry.
Yeah, 2 payments to pay up.
Yes.
Leveling up to a higher tier will allow them to produce faster, but it's not like an what's the word? Excrementally, my vocabulary, good lord. It's not super higher. I have mine all up to 10, 10, 10. Like, I didn't want chickens any lower than that. I took all the base chickens, all the colored chickens, the quartz chicken, and the soul sand chickens, and I maxed out their stats. If you're wanting to see how I went about doing all that, I actually have a video on my YouTube channel you can check out. But yeah, these are all 10, 10, 10. Like, I'll even pull one of them out for you to take a look at real quick. Net. Alright, just grab any of them. This guy right here. See? Graphite chicken, growth 10, gain 10, and strength 10. Now, I don't know which stat causes them to produce faster. I just maxed them out. So, every one of these chickens are the max stat they can be at. So, and they produce manure quite quickly. I use it for quite a bit of stuff, mostly just producing more wheat and rice right now. I need to stop it though, because it's going to use all my wheat and rice, so I'm going to go ahead and put a stop to that because I think I have enough rice for a little while. I'm also going to destroy this farm. I don't need it here anymore. Okay. This mob farm, looks like the mob farm, is the mob farm active? I haven't really noticed. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. I get distracted. I don't even know if I hooked up the pipes all the way. On, import, import. Yep. It appears to be working. Not collecting experience, which could be a problem. Yeah, everything seems to be working alright, but I want to gather some of the resources from the mob farm because I don't want a whole bunch of junk going into my ME system. Like if I start getting broken bows, broken swords, broken armor, I want to export that to trash cans. I don't want my big storage chest getting full of them, because I used to let it happen, and even though this storage, I've never once filled up one of these, it got like a fourth of the way full, and it clogged up. Like it would not accept any more items. Well, my recommendation to you, if you want to try to get all your chickens up to the highest stat you can get, is what I did is I started with all the base chickens. I didn't breed on past that until I had every one of the base colored chickens. Like all the colored chickens, like here, I'll even open it up real quick. I got all these colored chickens right here. Got every one of them, hatched them, and I kept breeding them one another. After I got a 10-10-10 chicken, I kept breeding that chicken with the 1-1-1s, like the newborns that had just grown up to adulthood, and it would create me like an 8-9-8 level chicken, and then I'd move that 10-10-10 out of the way, since those two are the same color now. I'd breed those together and give me another higher level one, and I'd kill off the 1-1-1 chicken, breed those two together, and it'd usually give me a 10-10-10 right then, and if it didn't, I just killed the lower one of the two that were in the other pen, and wait till that little one grows back up, breed it with the other one, and it'd give me a 10-10-10. And I did that with every one of them. It was a very time-consuming process. I did most of it off-cam, but I did a little bit on-cam for a YouTube recording. And I think the first one I got up to that level was my bone white chicken right here. So that's what I recommend to you. I really recommend getting all your base chickens that level, kill off any of the pre-bred ones you've already got, rebreed them. Every time, if all your base chickens are 10-10-10, no chicken that you get from breeding will be 2 or 3 hours. It was a long process, but no chicken you get from breeding 2 10-10-10s will ever be lower than that. If you're curious, you can check out the video I had. In fact, the chickens I had started with, the first chicken I started with, it took me... Once you have a 10-10-10, it's a lot quicker. Getting up to that 10-10-10 first is the tricky part. It takes the longest. But there are a lot of colored chickens, so say it takes you 20 minutes to get one chicken up to 10-10-10, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, hour 20, hour 40, hour 60, 2 hours. 220, 240, you know, it's very exponential. But something you'll note is while breeding these chickens, the reason it takes so long is because the lower level chickens have a much higher cooldown for their breeding, but level 10-10-10 chickens can continue breeding after like 30 seconds. So, yeah, having an 8-7-8 would be great if you can get you another chicken to breed with it, and get you another higher one, and get you one 10-10-10 chicken going. Use that one to keep breeding with the rest of them. And then then once you have 10-10-10s, kill off anything lower than that. So every time you start breeding after that, they'll all be 10-10-10s. It was a very long process, but 10-10-10 chickens drop resources incredibly fast. Like, I set up these 5 redstone chickens today, and I've been playing for 2 or 3 hours total today, and I've even used a lot of redstone, and now I have 1,218 redstone in there, just from today. Let's see, and I'm using Eyes of Ender as a fuel source, so I have a whole bunch of blaze chickens and Ender Eye chickens, or Ender Pearl chickens. And I needed a lot of glass because I was going through it so quick, so I set up extra chickens for that as well. Once you have 10 chickens, if you find a resource that you feel like you need a lot more of, you throw them in one of these nesting pens, and they'll start producing eggs, which I don't know why those are in there. I'll just throw it back in the system. Just go. Alright. Go ahead and hop in here real quick. Throw all that in there. Don't need any of that right now. But yeah, that's what I did. I got me a 10-10-10, started breeding. I think I'm going to start calling them triple 10s, so that seems a little bit easier on my throat. Yeah, I got me a triple 10 chicken, started breeding it with this one, got it to triple 10, bred it with this one, got that one to triple 10. If you get a couple of extra 10-10-10 chickens along the way, like say you're breeding a sand and a red chicken and they both happen to be 10-10 and you get a redstone chicken, put it aside, keep it. But if it's not a 10-10, I would just toss it until you have all your base chickens up to 10-10-10. Like, I have all the colored chickens at 10-10-10. I don't see any reason for having anything less. Because that's how I'm collecting my resources. All my resources are coming from these guys right here. That and a little bit of automation. I have a cobblestone generator over here. I have an obsidian generator here. I have a stone generator. I have a gravel generator. And I think that's it. Gravel, obsidian, stone. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have those generators. What about a rooster I use that breed them? That would make sense unless the rooster counts as a 1-1-1. Well, yeah, I couldn't find me. I could never get a rooster to spawn in my world, but if you can get a rooster that's 10-10-10, it'll actually work a lot quicker. Like, it'll be like bam, 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 done. You'll have no problem whatsoever. That would probably be the best one to use. Now, if your rooster's really low, I don't know. I don't know if you breed with another chicken, if it'll give you another rooster. And make sure if you're going to breed roosters, you use this kind of setup. This is a nursery monitor. I don't know if you use it, but you put the two parents that are going to breed in here, and the baby will get moved over to here once it's born. Because I know roosters, they like to fight. So this is going to be a weird video for YouTube. Not really getting a whole lot accomplished, but I'll edit it for YouTube. Yeah, it looks like my chicken manure is starting to go up. But you can see right here, 176. It does go up pretty rapidly once you have a lot of chickens. Like a while ago, I had 0 because my wheat farm was using it all, but it's already back up to almost 200. Chickens are the way to go in resource gathering in this game. If there's a resource in the game you can't get from them, well, there's a way to use the chickens to your advantage to get it. Oh Lord, I've been talking so much my lungs hurt. I need to look at the chickens, see if I have them all. Let's see here. I don't have a gas tier chicken. I don't think I have the magma cream chicken. Nickel chicken, I have it. Lead chicken, I got it. Copper chicken, I've got it. Electrum chicken, got it. Got it. Wait, no, I don't have the sulfur chicken. I don't have the cyanide or plutonium. I don't have the water chicken. That would actually be pretty useful. Instead of having to carry around like 1 bucket of water, I carry around 16 buckets of water as eggs. Let's go ahead and get that. Nets. You always get the chicken, at least I have. See, I don't know either. I didn't have a rooster. I would have tested it during YouTube doing my video, but I never got a rooster. I mean, I could spawn one in and see how it works, but at this point it would be a 10-10-10 anyway because of my chickens. So I need, what was the chickens I needed? Chicken for the water chicken, gunpowder, and snowball. Okay, snowball looks like a snowman, and the other one is gunpowder. Wait, do I have a gunpowder chicken? Sand and flint. Do I not have a gunpowder chicken? I don't see one in there. It looks like a creeper. Yeah, let's throw the snowball there for now. Let's make a gunpowder chicken, because I don't think I have one. Gunpowder is sand and flint. There's the sand. Where's my flint chicken? Is that it? That's a lead chicken. Is that it? Silicone chicken. There he is. Oh. Overflowed on flint. Okay, I'm going to toss this flint in here real quick and go put an upgrade on the flint. Probably just a void upgrade. See, the way I have this system set up, nothing will go into that chest from the chickens. Thank goodness. It'll all just get backed up in their nests, and I can sort it out later. So flint, there it is, just like that. Now all that flint will go bye-bye. Alright. Have you guys made anything for me yet? Nope. And this is the way I breed my chickens. I put the two I'm breeding right next to each other in this pen, hook up with item conduits to a chest of significant size, and all the resources will just go in there. And if there's a new egg to pop up, I can pull it out. I wonder if there's any other resources I'm starting to get over encumbered by. Don't see any yet. Nope, what was that? Soul sand. You know, I'll put an item upgrade and a void upgrade on that one. So let's grab one of those. Upgrade. There it is. Soul sand. That and then that. So now I can hold more. Wait. Oh, that's cobbled soul sand. I don't need it there. Where's the actual soul sand at? I think it's over there. No, you don't. You really don't. But the only problem is when you breed them like this, you get them as an egg instead of an actual chicken, and you have to hatch it in one of these. No, but you don't have to feed them seeds. Do we have a gunpowder chicken yet? Nope. Okay. Soul sand, upgrade, and then that. Cool. Let's go ahead and pull all that out for him. Cool. Like, I'll even show you here in a minute once the gunpowder egg comes through. They still haven't made one yet. So this way, I don't have to pay too much attention to them if I'm busy doing something else. Let's see here. Flint, sand, snowball, any... Come on. Hurry up and breed. I don't want to wait all day for you. Any other resource... Ah, cocoa beans. Another one. I thought I already put a void upgrade on that. Nope, that's not void. That's wood. Void on cocoa. There it is. Man, I love the way my system works. All the dyes should be fine. I put a void upgrade on them a long time ago. So far, nothing else seems backed up, so I think we're good now. Still no gunpowder egg. You guys are making me look like a liar. And I know this is how it works. This is how I've been doing it. But as you can see, just from a few minutes, these 3 chickens alone have produced 6 chicken manure. So, I think if I ever start this over to do streams again, I'm going to avoid using chickens because of how powerful they are. And next time, just stick with like automated sieves. I don't know. Is there another way to try to get resources? I don't know. Would I be able to reach the beneath? Oh, good lord, that would be almost impossible without some decent resources. That would take freaking forever. Okay, so yeah, it'd either be chickens or sieves. I don't think there's another way to get resources right now. Wish they still had move fluids in the game. That was fun. You two are taking forever. It is flint and sand to make the gunpowder chicken, right? Gunpowder is flint and sand. Yes, you two take forever. Go ahead and drop off all your resources. That sound muffler. I keep wondering why that chest is silent. Does that mean all chickens can breed? Does that mean all the chickens on that wall can breed? Yeah, they can, but some of them may breed, but most likely I've already got the egg that they've made. So I don't bother going sorting through thousands and thousands and thousands of eggs. So what I do instead is, yeah, but that is what I was referring to as far as resources. What I do with their eggs instead is I've used a special filter through Ender.io over here to only pump into this chest right here, items specific stuff. I still keep having a problem with fertilizer, but it's a mod specific filter, and I've set it to hatchery, and it pumps all the eggs in here, and then it gets pumped into barrels because it works as compost for dirt, and this is what I generate dirt with. So their eggs don't go to waste. And I've got 16 stacks of dirt, so. And as far as using the auto hammer and auto sieve, yeah, that's a good method. Still no new chicken. You two are making a liar out of me. Alright. So I was going to mix the gunpowder chicken with the snowball chicken after it's ready. Let's stand back. Take that, chicken. Flint, sand, snowball. Yeah. It's a good way to dispose of the eggs. Like, I even have this chest hooked up to the same system, so all I have to do is just throw the eggs in here and they'll take care of it for me. Give me these 3 eggs real quick so I can resort that system. Put these eggs down here. Move these resources here. So that way, the only 2 things that can pop up there are snowballs and, you know, for now I'm going to put the snowball chicken up. It's not doing me any good right there. The only thing that can pop up here is the egg I need. But yeah, that's why I like this method. It works really well. It keeps them a lot cleaner. Now, another way to get the resources from this chicken, but it seems to cause a lot more lag, is you can just make yourself a very small pen, a very small fence, and it'll prevent you from having to deal with the eggs. You can take a small pin, F-E-N-C-E, just like this. You put the chickens in there, set you up a chest with an item collector or a vacuum hopper or a ender hopper, and suck the items out and just do it that way. It'll avoid the eggs. And I don't think you'll get feathers from them either. I don't know that for a fact though. So don't quote me on that. My guy's hungry. I think while we're waiting on these guys to breed, I might upgrade my jetpack. There it is, gunpowder chicken. See? Told you I'm not a liar. They can, in fact, breed like this. And you can see, because the 2 chickens were both 10, 10, 10, my egg is 10, 10, 10. So now, I can just go throw this guy right over here underneath my redstone lamps, which actually increase it by like 25%, the speed, so, or maybe even lower than that, I don't know. It does increase it a little bit, and they'll grow. They'll hatch, and they'll grow. Toss these guys back up. There's an empty pan, and there's an empty pan. Okay. And I have no organization to all of this other than maybe the ones that I have matches of. Well, thank you. Glad I earned a follower. Mama, you proud of me? I'm looking up. I probably should just be looking that way. She's way the hell out that direction. Okay, let's pull all these resources out. Okay. We'll keep the nets on us for now. Let's upgrade this jetpack. We're at vibrant now. Make some vibrant crystals. Don't know how many I need. That'll probably be enough. Oh, wait. We probably got enough in the system as it is. More octadit capacitors. That'll probably do it. Make a bunch of these. That'll probably do it. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those capacitors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay, make these. Make this. Grab my jetpack off of me. Put it in there and vibrate. That's the armor jetpacks. And what about the Solarium jetpack? What is it? Yeah, jet plate. I mean, I can make all that. That metal is not difficult to make. Gotta have the armored one. Flight control unit. Now that might be difficult. Well, actually, that wouldn't be actually too difficult. I can just climb in. Oh, alright, Brandon. Well, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate you coming in and joining the stream. Hopefully my schedule will line up with yours sometime. So, see you later, bud. Let's see here. How do I make an empty one? Electrical steel and dark solarium ingots. I mean, that won't be too difficult. I need 2 of the bats. And I'd still have to make 2 more of these. Okay, what was I short on in this? Alright, let's make some of this stuff, like the 2 vibrant ones there. Okay, I was just low on those capacitors. Make a whole bunch of these. More than enough. Make, let's see, there's 10 of these. Oh, ran out of coal. I think I have a sag mill up here. I can just toss it in. Right here. Oh, I don't have the capacitor in there. What the hell? Luckily, I've got 2 in here. There we are. Is there a dark steel chicken? So that would be nice. Okay, that should be enough coal powder to finish this up. Jet plate. Okay, that's how many we need to make this. Okay. Don't know why I made 5. Okay, 2 of those. And I need 2 of these per. That's annoying. Okay, that should be enough. He says as he runs out. There we go. Now for those, we need dark solarium, which is dark steel, which is, there is a dark steel chicken. Iron and obsidian. Do I have the obsidian chicken? Don't think I do. Water and lava. Oh, that's how you make the obsidian chicken. That doesn't make sense. Alright, how's our chicken over here coming? Oh, it's only 63%. Aye. Okay. Okay. Back to the Dark Solarium jetpack. I could alloy smelt it. Iron crushed. Yeah, I could alloy smelt that. How much do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I make that? Enderman. Oh, that's not be difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8 dark steel, which would mean. Okay, well, let's just alloy smelt it for now. 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jeez, I was not prepared for that. Okay, that's good for now. What's I gotta do? Yeah, alloy smelter. Oh, quite clear glass. Nice. I could use that later. So, there we go. That'll make me some dark steel. That's jet plate. What was that device I need for this? A soul binder. Let's make that. Oh, I need heads. That's something I do not have yet. Unless I generated something here. Holy shit. A few. Ooh, bat bag. We can use that. Alright, guys. Hura, I think is what your name. I think that's how it's spelled. I'm probably mispronouncing it. I'm sorry for that. But I'm going to take me a quick break if you're still watching. Actually, it might take me a few minutes, but I'm probably going to be streaming pretty late tonight. So just sit tight if you're wanting to watch it later. If not, then thank you for coming in and having watched my stream. I enjoyed having you along board, and I will be back here in a little while. So